What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today, the Gauntlet series continues for the Bang Olufsen's Beoplay EXs, as they will go up against, this time, they'll go up against the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. We're getting up there in the, I guess, in the upper echelon of my earbuds. The last video we did was with the AZ 60s. If you have not watched that one, click on the link up here, and then you can go back and take a look at that, and then come on back and check out this review. All right. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, we're back in. The Gauntlet series continues. The B&O Beoplay EXs and the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. Let's get into it. First, we'll talk price. The EXs, they go for $400, $399. You can get that price on Amazon as well as the Bang Olufsen website. Sennheiser Momentum 3s go for $249.99, and you can get that price on Sennheiser's website and also on Amazon. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. We're gonna start with the actual cases first. Uh, both of them are premium in their own right. I I love the feel of I love the fabric feel of the Sennheiser Momentum case. Uh, Chunky. These are the two of my more chunkier cases of my favorite earbuds. Really thick. Um, Definitely not something for the if you like your tight jeans and your skinny jeans and everything like that. These Neither one of these cases I would recommend you walking around with them in. You can usually throw these in a bag, and like I said, the fab with the fabric on this the Sennheiser Momentum 3 case, uh, be all right. You throw it in a bag. You ain't got to worry about it getting scratched or anything like that, or scratched up or anything from bouncing around in your bag. But it's a very premium filling case. I like the fact that when you open it, you get the Sennheiser name staring at you, and of course you got the earbuds there. I really wanted the gray ones that they had, but when I ordered them, only the black was available. But I still rocked them anyway. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Beoplay EX case. Like I said, it's premium in its own right. Got that matte finish to it, soft matte finish. Of course, you know you got the Bang Olufsen label engraved in it. Nicely done. Uh, it's more of a wider case than a thicker case when you compare it to the the Momentum threes. I'm losing my words here. The Momentum 3 case, but you know, it's this one's. If I had to, this would definitely be a more uh, pocketable case. You see, the Momentum threes is taller. It makes will make sure it will bulge out on your pants, how your pants pocket, much easier than these this one will. Okay, I mean, I'm fumbling over my words today. Uh, I love the hinge. Like you cannot even you can't slam it down. Like the hinge automatically slows it down. It gives it that that nice subtle click, but it's very nice. And then when you open it up, I like the way the earbud sits in, and of course with that glass touchscreen, it's just this screams elegance, screams class, uh, and of course you got the B&O logo inside there. That's very nice. All right, so let's move on over and let's pull out an earbud for each, and we'll take a look and we'll compare the differences here. All right, so then what you've got a pencil style earbud with the EXs and the Momentum threes. Of course, they took their cues from the CX and the CX Plus renders or editions of the Sennheiser earbuds. If you remember, I'm sure everybody does, the Momentums and the Momentum 2s were a circular, bigger circular earbud. Although they were that, they still were comfortable in the ear. I had the Momentum 2s and I returned them because you couldn't use them independently, and that's a deal breaker for me, uh, right off the top, right off the bat. So, but then they, like I said, they brought out the CX and the CX Plus, which were the new form factor with the square, the round. I'm gonna call it the rounded square shape. And then what they did is, of course, obviously they brought out the Momentum threes, but made them smaller than the CX Plus, but still kept that same form factor. Um, both of them are very comfortable in the ear. As we take a look at the EXs, the pencil style earbud, but it does have the ergonomic bubble back here that sits into the ear well. Touchscreen is of course, like I said, they got the glass touchscreen with the blackened rim around it, looking very elegant. Um, I really wasn't a pencil style earbud type guy until I started with the Soundcore earbuds, and I that those mainly changed my mind when it comes to the pencil style earbud because they sound so good. You got the right ear tip in, and they sound fantastic. Uh, that's like I have you with the EXs here. I've got their comply foam tips, which comes in the box. I immediately switched out for these, and the sound. We'll talk about the sound later, but uh, I got a great seal when I was using these. Still comfortable, and I didn't have any type of ear fatigue. I could wear them for hours. I didn't have to worry about like pressure being built up within my ear. So they're really good there. And of course, with the Momentum threes, they did not come a with the Comply foam ear tips. Let me put these down real fast. They didn't come with the Comply foam ear tips, so but I did uh move up and got put the larger ear tip in and replaced the wing. The one that comes stock wasn't. I think it wasn't even a bump. I think it was just like the smallest one you can get. You can put on it. So I went and put the larger wing on it. This and combined with the larger ear tip gave me 100% seal. The seal is great. I didn't have to worry about pressure. There was no pressure there. I had no ear fatigue. And that's a big plus because of the guys are so light. Both of them, despite the difference in form factors, are very light earbuds. They're very light. Um, and you would think with all the technology in it that's in these, the noise canceling, the battery, and so on and so forth, you would think these guys would be a little heavier than what they are, but these guys are just they're light, and it's amazing. But like I said, that being light helps with reducing ear fatigue when using these guys for like long periods of time, say like at work or on at the gym or hey, just sitting on your couch with your app, with your tablet or phone, and just enjoying your audio or video, whatever you may be doing. All right, so with that being said, what I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture. We're gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do it this way. All right, so I'm gonna take a picture of each. I'm gonna put them in my ear. We're gonna put the momentum, excuse me, the EX is in one ear, the Momentum 3 is in the other. And I'm gonna take a picture. Let me grab my Duo 2 here. Go ahead. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna show you how they look in the ear so you can get an idea as to how they look in case you are thinking about purchasing either one of these guys, which I do recommend. Okay, that's the one. And it's a two. All right. All right. First off, let me go ahead and take these out because I don't want to sound like I'm yelling at you guys. Okay. All right. Now we can take a look. As you can see, the air. This is the Momentum threes. You see how they. Let me get in a little closer there. You see how they, with the air tip and the wing, it reaches out to the entire air well. When you twist and lock it in, you are secure in. You ain't got to worry about them falling out. You get a great seal, so in turns, your audio will sound fantastic and noise canceling uh, will be uh, much more stronger um, with the correct seal from the air tip and the air wings. In this case, with the Momentum 3. So now we're going to go and take a look at the Beoplay EXs. Again, pencil style. So you got the boom mic pointing towards your mouth. Of course, you've got the touchpad right here, and then of course it doesn't take up the whole back of your ear well, but it locks in right down here. And well, and also again with the proper ear tip, I like I said, I like using the comply foam because I get a great seal, but that might not be your cup of teas. Maybe the silicone is the way you go. Perfectly fine. I understand that 100%. But you do get a great seal, and it's very light in the air. Like I said, these companies are doing great things when it comes to preventing air fatigue. And as you can see, it is a very good, very nice looking earbud, and that's how it looks in the ear now. So very comfortable stuff there. So with that being said, we're gonna move on and talk about the specs of each of these. Both of them are using Bluetooth 5.2. They both support SBC and AAC, as well as aptX adaptive, but Momentum 3 support also aptX. Um, they both have active noise canceling. And let's see, excuse me, the Beoplay, they call theirs adaptive ANC. It's and Momentum calls theirs a hybrid adaptive ANC. I can't tell one from the other, but in my personal opinion. But I'm gonna go ahead and move on to that. I'm gonna talk about ANC later on. As far as battery life goes for each earbud, with the EX, you can get up to 6 hours of playback time with ANC turned on, 8 hours with ANC off, and with the case, you get an additional 20 hours of playtime when using the charges on the case. Uh, as far as with the Sennheiser Momentum threes, you get up to 7 hours. They say uh, they. I don't know if that's including ANC being on and off, or is it overall up to 8 hours, or eight to up to 7 hours? Sorry. And then with the case, you get up to 28 hours when charging. So you probably get like three additional charges with the case, whereas uh, with the EX case, you're probably getting like two extra charges, maybe. I, I'm not even gonna try. I'm thinking two based on what they were telling me. I think it's you get two extra charges with the EX case, but still, they still both of them will still get you through a work day with no problem, especially if you use them like I do. I use them one earbud in the ear because I have to keep another one free for phone calls on my job. So I use them like one earbud in one ear, and then I would switch them out. So I definitely get more than enough time as far as battery life when it comes to using these earbuds. Okay, so both, excuse me, let me see that. Where am I? All right, I just lost my train of thought there. All right, so both of them support quick charge. The EX, you for after 20 minutes, you get about an hour and 45 minutes of playback time. With the Momentum threes, 10 minutes would get you an hour. They both cases are wireless charging, so you can just sit both of these on a charging pad, walk away, come back and get them, and keep it moving, which is fantastic. Um, as far as water resistance, uh, the momentum, oh, excuse me, the Beoplay EXs are IP57 dust and waterproof, where the Momentum 3s are IPX4 water resistant. So waterproof. I'm thinking you can submerge these. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna sit here and suggest that you do it. But if that's your money, if you want to try that, you want to test that, feel free to test. But I paid for these out of my own pocket, so I'm not even going to dare that. As far as both of them support oh, excuse me, not both. Excuse me. EX supports fast pairing. Um, I didn't have a problem pairing direct, like the initial pairing with the EXs. Um, I didn't see anything when I was doing my research on if they did support fast pairing. They didn't mention it, but like I said, I didn't have a problem connecting it to my phone, connecting it to my tablet, uh, connecting it to uh, my computer. I mean, once I opened it up and I went through, it just connected. So I'm gonna go on the whim and say I'm not sure if it does because I don't want to misspeak and be completely wrong. If I am wrong and they do support fast pairing, leave a comment in the description or leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know if it does support fast pairing or not. But I had no problems pairing to any of my devices with the Momentum 3. So we're going to move on from that. Both, well, actually, no. The Beoplay EXs support multi-point pairing right out of the box, where we are still waiting on the update from Sennheiser to enable that feature with the Momentum 3s. I so want to say that these guys support multi-pairing because man, that's basically the only thing missing from these guys is that multi-point feature. So let me see anything else I can think of. Case took care of that. Took care of that. All right, so looks like we got all of the particulars, the specs out of the way. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pair up each set of earbuds. We're gonna walk through their apps and see what they got in store. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. As you can see, we've got the Beoplay EXs already paired up. So what we're gonna do is we'll go ahead and dive into their app and take a look. All right, okay. You see, have the EXs and the EQs. All right, now if you take a look, we're on this app now. You got the name of your device, your earbuds. Okay, you got the two picture. You got the pictures of both the earbuds. Now sometimes it will show all three. Let me see if I can get it to do that. Okay, there we go. Now it shows all three earbuds or all three devices. You got your earbuds and your case, and it gives you the battery strength of all three. And then of course you got your audio controls, your stop, play, pause, skip, and reverse tracks, and you have your volume slider, which gives you tactile feedback when you move it. Then moving down, you have your what they call surroundings. I call basically it's your noise canceling functions. You have noise cancellation rather, transparency, and neutral. Uh, right now, if you do not activate adaptive ANC, you can slide back and forth how the strength of your noise canceling. Same thing with transparency. Of course, you don't get the adaptive ANC option, but you can slide back the intensity. And of course, neutral, you cannot do any of those things. You know, being neutral and everything. So we'll leave it on transparency, and we will test that later on. Moving down, you got your listening modes. Basically, these are your presets, and let's go. We're gonna go ahead and hit the three dashes up here. It takes you into the list of their listening modes. Uh, you can only have up to 5 presets show up on the main page. You can swap out any other additional ones. You get 2 additional ones. You can see I have my set and then test for when I'm testing the earbuds. Then of course you can switch between podcast and sport. You can take and move one up and one to come down. You can just go ahead and do that. Only one that you cannot remove is optimal. Optimal will always stay at number 1. Cannot be shifted or anything of that nature. All right, so let's go back in. All right, so now, like I said, I have tests here. In case everybody's wondering, on these earbuds, here is my setting. I have it on high bass. Normally, I'm either here or right just like that to it, but I'll leave mine just completely engulfing high bass because I like that punch in my music. Not everybody's ears are the same. Not everybody likes their music like that. But for this instance, we're going to go ahead and hit test. So when you hit test, then it's a neutral sound. Basically, what we're testing, and I've always said, is we're testing them right out of the box. No EQ settings at all, because, like I said, everybody's hearing is different, but every earbud reacts different um, to EQ settings. So what I'm trying to provide is a understanding of this is how your earbuds sound right out of the box, as if you went to a store and you were able to test them. Normally, when you're testing them, you're not testing them with your favorite EQ, although originally with your favorite EQ setting. Although you probably could go in and tweak it, as you can do when you purchase these and you download the app. You can always go in and tweak the equalizer, but I'm showing you what they sound like right out of the box. Sometimes, hopefully, that's helpful where you can say, okay, well, I don't need to tweak them all that much. Then if they're banging like that, or maybe some adjustments might be needed. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of that rant. Uh, Going back, we're gonna leave it at test, so we can test these guys out. But like I said, you can create as many presets as you would like. I don't think there's a limit on them, so you can go ahead and go into the equalizer dial, and you can uh, have any kind of sound preset that you would like. All right, so moving on forward, you got your call settings. I have it normally set on my own voice, so that way, if I'm in the area where there's background noise and I'm talking, the earbuds will focus on me talking as opposed to the background, whatever's going on behind me or around me or anything like that. That way, the person I'm talking to can hear me clearly. You also have neutral, and then you have noise canceling. And just like own voice, you do have the slider that you can slide down to 1 and then back up to 3, depending on the how strong you want it to be. All right. So then moving on, you got your automatic standby. If you turn that on, basically if your earbuds are sitting in standby for 15 minutes, they will turn off. And that helps with saving battery in your earbuds. All right. And if you notice, You have icons down here at the bottom. Right now, we are in the home section. We're gonna go ahead and tap on the next one. This is called multi-room. This is not supported by the earbuds. This is mainly for if you have speakers or a home entertainment system by Bang Olufsen. You can use this version of the app to work with those or operate those devices. Okay, it's a very good tool. And of course, here you have the music where you can sign in and have like streaming audio. If you hit the gear button in the upper right, you can choose which ones you want to do, like Spotify. If you want to sign into Spotify via this app, you can. DLNA, same thing. Deezer, same thing. You're all streaming, and then a personalization. Of course, you gotta be signed into Deezer in order to do that. But audio is just being able to stream the audio directly through the B&O app. And let me see here. We move down further to the last tab, the last icon. And of course, you have be your radio state settings, Bang& Olufsen Radio, and then of course you got tune in. Um, they should give you your local based on your local stations based on where you are. And then of course, if they're not on there, you can always do a search and search for your favorite radio station if it's not listed. And the same thing with tune in. They normally give it to you based on your locale, AM or FM. And then, of course, if you cannot find it, you can also always search there as well. I know you noticed down here at the bottom the play and skip options there. That is your audio uh, playback. These are your audio settings where you can either play pause if you're playing something. You can continue listening to it while you search through the app, and if you want to pause it, you can also pause it. Or if you want to skip forward to the next track, you can go ahead and do that. So that's very cool that that travels with you no matter what uh, section you're on within the app. I think it's kind of redundant here, but I can see if you're like all the way down here doing something and you want to be able to play and pause, that makes sense that way. All right, so now if you see let me move in closer here so you can see them. There's three dots up in the upper right corner. If you tap on that, it'll give you some more options there. Let me get that in focus for you. It's white on white, makes it tough. Let me see. All right. Right now you got Bluetooth pairing, you got product settings, support, and product guide. All right, Bluetooth pairing is basically if you want to pair uh, a new set of earbuds, you can go ahead and do that. Um, let me go back in. Product settings, you can go ahead. Now, if you like, say for instance, you lose the case, you have the earbuds but lose the case, and you need to you get a new case, and you need to pair it to the device, to the app. Then you go ahead and hit replace case, and then start the pairing process for the case. And then here you can go ahead and change the name of your earbuds. I obviously changed them to mine. Then you hit software. That's for software updates. And of course, you got product color. If you tap on that, let's go take a look. It will show you which product color. You can go ahead and select which product color you have. Right now, I have the black anthracite, which I'm definitely keeping. That you got blue, you got the anthracite oxygen, and also you got the gold. So, although I do like the way they accented the anthracite oxygen set with the air tips and the touchpad, but that black came out. That just took it away from me. Okay, and like I said, you got software for updates. Then you got product color, of course. Then you got about, basically, excuse me, takes you out to a place where you can give you more information about the app itself and possibly more likely about the earbuds and everything. Then, of course, if say for instance you uh, lose them or you return them or any of the Bang& Olufsen products, you return them, you're not getting another one. You can go ahead and hit remove product, and then it will ask you, all right, as long as that product is, as long as you're into that in that product, you can remove it, and then they'll go ahead. They'll confirm it with you. Are you sure you want to remove this device? You say yes. Then it's gone out of your off your list, and you don't have to worry about it again. All right, and that is the walkthrough for the excuse me, the Bang Olufsen app for the Beoplay EXs. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and swap. We're going to pair up the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. We're going to then dive into their app and see what they have. So stay strapped in. We've got the Momentum 3s already paired up. So let's go ahead and dive into their app and see what they got in stored. All right, I like the fact that they went with the dark theme. Love it. All right, it already paired up to the earbuds. As you can see, you get the picture of both earbuds. And of course, down here, you get your battery strength. It tells you on the left here that it is Bluetooth connected. Then, of course, you got your connections tab. If you tap on that, it'll give you a list of all the devices you have paired with these earbuds. Notice at the top it says right now it only connects to one device at a time. We're waiting for the update so that way we can have the multi-point pairing option with these guys. But until that comes out, we're only allowed to connect to one at a time. All right, moving down, you have your equalizer. So let's go ahead and tap into there. Right now, I have it on test where the equalizer is not involved at all, but you do got sound modes, you got bass boost. It's a special extra a little extra oomph for your equalizer, but we're going to turn that off for right now. And of course, you got podcasts, which brings out the voices more so than sound. Okay. Then of course, if you hit the caret here or the down arrow there, you go into your presets. You got pop, rock, dance, hip hop, classic, movie. Then of course, you have your my presets. This is the one I have. You tap on that. This is what it looks like here. That's my preferred settings for the Momentum 3s, but we're not going to use that one right now. We're going to go ahead with test, blank it all out. So that's what we have there. Let me go back into that. And of course, you got custom preset. Oh no, we don't want to delete it. But then of course it mirrors almost like the one that I have. Not quite. I think the mids are up a little bit, but that's that. Let me go ahead and make sure that we are in test mode. I don't want to seem like I'm cheating anybody there. All right, so then of course you got sound check. You go here. You can create your custom sound stage based on running a few tests, hearing tests. You have the earbuds in. You just start the sound check. It'll give you a list. It'll give you a set of three to choose from. You choose one, and they go through again. You choose a second one. I'm not sure. I can't remember if it's a third one that you go through. I think there's three sets of three that you go through, and then they combine your choices to give you the optimal sound that they believe you should have. Okay, so that's a very good tool. I ran through it. It was good. It was close to what I like, but then I used the EQ to edit it just a little bit more, and then now for me it's perfect. Okay, so now you got your transparency mode. It's right now it's turned off. You can have it with music. So basically, you can still hear your surroundings even though music is playing, or you can pause it. Like say for instance, you listen to the music. If you want to pause the music so you can hear your surroundings, you can do that. Then of course you got your strength meter here. You can slide it back and forth to say how strong you want it. Now it won't come back. Okay, there we go. So you can have it strong you want it. Right now we had that off. Of course, that doesn't work, but it's a very good tool. And then of course you have your noise canceling. Obviously, have it turned on. You've got you got your wind resistance, anti-wind as they call it, wind noise resistance. You can turn that on, or you can just turn it all off, and just be able to hear your surroundings. We're gonna go ahead and turn it on. Let that Go through, bang. Okay, now it's on. All right, then of course you got your touch controls down here at the bottom. You can turn them on or off here. You can talk, but then you can go ahead and customize. And here you got a full range of, let me make sure I can get that blur, that cleared up. All right, you got a full range here. You can do single tap, double tap, triple tap, tap and hold. I have mine already set to the way I like it. On the left, you know, obviously, let me see. No, let me fix that. That's supposed to be. That's supposed to be noise canceling. That one. All right, so there we go. I was shuffling around. Apparently, I made a mistake here. All right, so as you can see, these are my sets. Noise canceling, one tap on the left. Play pause, one tap on the right. Two track left, previous track, right, next track. Voice assistant, triple taps on both. And volume up and down is touch and hold. Well, volume down on the left, touch and hold. Volume up on the right, touch and hold. So you got a full range. You can change them to anything you like. And then, of course, just like on the front, on the main page, you can turn it off and on if you want with that toggle here that says enable touch controls. So that's the main thing on the front page here. If we go here on the bottom, you see, can't get this into focus. Come on, there we go. You got settings. Then in here, you can go in, you got your software updates. Okay. Then you got your smart pause. Basically, if you take the earbuds out your ear or one earbud out your ear, it will pause your audio. Put it back in, your audio will resume. You got automatic accept calls. I usually keep that off because if you have the earbuds on, phone call comes through, it automatically picks up and your ear and you're talking. You don't even know who you're talking to, but you're talking. But I usually turn that off. You got the auto power off. You can tap on that. You can select how long you want to wait before the earbuds. Come on, give me this in focus here. How much you want to, how long you want to wait before they it won't go into focus. It's like, all right, there we go. You got 15, 30, or 60 minutes. You can choose from any of those. Then, of course, you got your voice prompts. I like my voice prompts where it's voice and tone prompts. You can select tone only or off. Then, of course, you got your list of languages here. Of course, we're in America, so it's going to be English for me. Um, if there's another language that you speak, you should be able to choose from that or go out and download that from their site and then choose from it. All right, and then of course the codec. I have no audio stream running right now, but my phone supports AAC, so it will adapt to that. And of course, the name of your device. This is the actual name that Sennheiser gave it. MTW3 Black. Of course, you got the factory reset, which is self-explanatory. Then you have sound zones. Now, sound zones is basically where you can you can create presets as far as your audio, depending on where you are, uh, uh, as far as your locations. Like, say you're at the store, you're at the gym, um, at work, anything like that, where you want a specific preset there. So once you're in that location, the presets automatically take over. They automatically set, and you're listening. And you can go ahead and listen. You don't have to worry about digging into the app and switching over the presets yourself. Very good tool to use if that's what you're looking for. It's good to have that option available. Okay, then you have your tiles, which basically allows you to turn off and on whatever you want to see on the main page. Say, for instance, right now I have sound zones off. We're going to turn it on. And then we're going to go to the main page. And you see, where's it at? There you see sound zones there. All right. So we go back into settings. We turn sound zones off again and go back to the main page. And you see sound zones is no longer there. So it just gives you the option of saying, okay, which ones you want to see when you first open up the app and you want to be able to work with. You can turn any of them off, and if you don't want to see them all, you can just turn them all off. But they just give you that option where you can go ahead and do that setup there, which is pretty good. Okay, then if you hit the middle one, the discovery one, it just takes you to their website where you can take a look at all of the Sennheiser products. I'm still gonna get them special edition ones. I haven't pulled the trigger on them yet. I just like that matte black. Um, but yeah, you can definitely go in and take a look at all the devices that they have. So, and that is uh it for the Sennheiser Momentum app. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get these guys set up so we can do a sound test for each of them. We're gonna start off uh, with the Sennheiser Momentums. So stay strapped in. And I got the Momentum threes already in the air. They are already paired up. Just to make sure, let's go ahead and take another look. They are in. They are paired up, and we are ready to go. Right off the top, the noise canceling is fantastic. I can barely hear my TV. Um, I have it on for this purpose. I could barely hear it right now with A and C with the noise canceling on with the Momentum 3. So they're very good there. Let's go ahead and get into the music. First up, we're going to hit Lenny Kravitz, and hold on. Let me make sure I'm on here. All right. That was weird. Why am I not? Oh, okay. It wasn't active. Got it. Now here we go. All right. Go up. That was weird. I thought it was normally. All right. We're at max volume. Here we go. Well, that was a weird start. All right. Very good. Very balanced sound. Nice. Vocals are clear. Fantastic sound. Sound separate. The music separation is great. Okay. The it's a balanced sound. Got nice bass. Uh, sound the instrumental separation is great. Um, just a good it's just a good overall warm sound. I like it. This is without the EQ. Um, I know when I turn mine on, it's going to just enhance everything. So these are really good right out of the box. As far as for that genre, wait a minute, let me make sure we take that back because we have to come back to him. And then we're gonna do Run's House. Actually, you know what? I'm trying to think of another song that has a good punch to it. Um, let's see. Can't think of one right off the top of my head. Actually, there's a whole bunch of them out there, and I can't think of one off the top of my head. That's a shame. Um, Let me see. Um, hmm. No, we're just gonna stick with Run's house for right now. I'm gonna have to think about that and then incorporate that into the next video. But I just couldn't think of one right off the top of my head that I would like. All right, here we go. Yes, that's yeah. This is it. This is yeah. I the bass is oh my god, that thumps. That thumps with no EQ. Oh man, God. Just making sure. Yep, we're at max volume. Just wanted to make sure that bass is okay. Now that the bass there was fantastic. They took that 808 and it served it beautifully. It served it beautifully. And yeah, it's going to be tough to beat. Man, these are great. And without the EQ added onto it, makes them even more impressive. So, and like I said, with the Lenny Kravitz song, you got great instrumental, you got balance, you got good separation, great separation, and the vocals were good. All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and switch these out. We're gonna pair up the EXs, and then we're gonna run them through the pace and see what they got. So stay strapped in. And as you can see, we've got the Beoplay EXs all paired up. We'll go ahead and pop them in. We're gonna pop these in, and we're gonna go ahead and first things first. We're gonna go to Lenny Kravitz. First off, let's go ahead. I want to go into the app. Now I saw the ANC on the Momentum threes. We're gonna go ahead and make sure the ANC is turned on the EXs. All right. So let's go. We're in there. All right. We got that with the case. ANC is on. We're gonna try to turn on adaptive. No difference. I hear no difference whatsoever when it comes to noise canceling with these earbuds, and that's a really shame because that's one of the things that a lot of people like me included. All right, so despite that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get this turned up. All right, whoops, we got it up. It's running. It's playing. Okay, max volume. The vocals are crystal clear, crystal clear. But the bass is set back. Still like a more the the instrumental separation is fantastic, top notch. It's a all right. Okay, so the 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 bass was set back. The mids and the vocals were pushed up. The the actual vocals were crystal clear. The sound separate, the musical instrumental separation, the sound separate was fantastic, top notch. Um, some of the best I've heard, and like I said, I'm not a audio file, but that's some of the best I've heard. Um, on a set of earbuds, it is what it is. So just just the bass, and like I said, I have noise canceling on. I can still hear my TV as if I didn't even have these earbuds in. To be honest with you, that's not a good. It's almost like transparency mode is stuck on regardless to what you select. Um, that facts. All right, so let me go ahead and we're gonna go into Run's house, and we're at max volume. We're gonna go ahead. Here we go. Okay, but like I said, that's a heavy beat. But it feels almost like uh there's depth. Vocals crystal clear. The the bass needs help. I mean, it's there, but it's not going to wow you. But it's a great sound overall. Not overall, but when you talk about the vocals in the mids, I don't know how to describe it. It just seems like all right. Let, let me pause that. It seems like in that song, on that song, um, it seemed like almost like as if uh, the rapper like there was depth to them. Like one was standing behind the other one. Like you had one that was in the forefront, one was in the background, and you could actually tell that by the vocals. Uh, other than that, I mean, like they're crystal clear. To separate, I mean, just top notch vocals and mids and sound separation. Top tier there. Some of the, like I said, some of the best I've heard. And I'm no audiophile, but you can definitely tell the difference when you're from one earbud to the next when it comes to that stuff. Um, and it's just but it doesn't have enough bass for me right out of the box, and of course the noise canceling is is garbage. I'm sorry, it's garbage. Hopefully they can fix that. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up, and I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in with my final thoughts. Both earbuds. Uh, the sound is good. I have the Sennheiser Momentums are much warmer. The bass uh, punches much better, and this is a right out of the box situation. This is not with a EQ adjustment or anything like that, and they sound great. They give you that balanced sound, and you know you're good to go there on that. Uh, I I found everything I wanted out of. I found them in this one. I found them in the Momentum threes. Uh, that's a very good earbud. Um, However, with the EXs, they have a better uh, vocal clarity is much better. Sound separation is better. Um, However, the bass lacked in it without the EQ, and the active noise canceling is trash. I'm sorry. I hate to say that, but it is. Um, Hopefully they can fix that with like a software update or something like that. Um, but if I had to choose one, I would have to go because of the active noise canceling. I would have to go with the Sennheisers um, because of the active noise canceling. Now, if like I said, you can always EQ these guys up, and I think what on my settings they are fantastic. Like these, they are great with my settings right out of the box. No, but uh, yeah, I would have to go with the Sennheisers. But like I said, the potential is there with these guys with a software update. I think these guys will be one. They'd be right up there with these guys, and uh, no problem, no questions asked. So with that being said, that's it for the head to head on the Gauntlet challenge between the Beoplay EXs and the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see the rest of the Gauntlet series, go and all the other videos I have coming up, go ahead and subscribe and then hit the notification button so you can see, so you can be alerted when the new videos are released. All right. So with that being said, thanks for hollering at your boy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.